The wealthy old lady went to her own company to work as a cleaner. She only did it to find a good wife for her grandson, the CEO. At that moment, she saw a beautiful woman walking out of the company, so she pretended to fall down. However, the scheming woman disliked the old lady, saying she was smelly and dirty. Just then, another woman saw the scene. She quickly ran over to check on her, so the old lady pretended that her heart felt unwell. She asked the woman to take her to the hospital. The crowd around them advised the woman to be careful of scammers. However, the woman said she could not ignore someone in danger. She immediately took the old lady to the hospital. The old lady saw how kind the woman was. She thought to herself that it would be wonderful if this woman were her granddaughter-in-law, so she quickly asked the woman if she had a boyfriend. But the woman said she was already married. When the old lady learned that the woman's husband was divorced with a son, she advised the woman to divorce him and marry her billionaire grandson. But the woman told the old lady that she would never divorce. She then told the old lady she had to go back to work. She also said that if the old lady's family had not come by evening, she would return to take care of her. However, the old lady did not know the truth. This woman was actually her granddaughter-in-law. It turned out that just a few days earlier, the woman had been forced by her family into an arranged marriage. She was supposed to marry a 60-year-old man in order to get $50 million in investment. Naturally, the woman was unwilling. While she was on the phone, she accidentally bumped into the CEO, so she dragged him to get a marriage certificate. The CEO, in order to test the woman's character, pretended to be just a worker earning $5,000 a month. When the CEO heard that his grandmother had fallen, he rushed to the hospital. After seeing his grandmother, he was about to go ask the doctor, but the old lady grabbed her grandson. She then told the CEO that she had found him a beautiful and kind wife. She urged him to divorce quickly. However, the CEO refused his grandmother's request, but the old lady did not want to give up such a good granddaughter-in-law. So the next day she called the woman. She thanked her for saving her life. She said she would invite her to dinner the next day. She insisted that the woman must come. Seeing how warm the old lady was, the woman had no choice but to agree. Then the old lady went to the CEO's office. She told her grandson to come for dinner the next day as well, but the CEO told his grandmother that he had to go on a business trip. The old lady then pretended to faint out of anger. Seeing this, the CEO had no choice but to agree to come the next day. On that day, the old lady stood at the hotel entrance waiting for the woman. When the woman arrived, the old lady quickly pulled her inside. In the hallway, she continued persuading the woman to marry her grandson. The woman quickly explained to the old lady that she would not divorce, but the old lady warmly held on to her. Then she pointed at the CEO's back, saying that he was her grandson. When the CEO stood up and turned around, both of them were instantly stunned.